Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. There's Porter down here at the intersection of Columbia Road and Ceylon Street, where Boston police are directing traffic. They have an incident over here. Let's check it out and see what they have. This happened around like 5 o'clock this morning, so let's see what they have. A lot of traffic been diverted. If you're anywhere on Columbia Road in this area, coming from Bird Street to Ceylon Street, all traffic's been diverted. We'll get as far as we can get and see what they have. School bus is diverted. Here there's quite a few helicopters in the sky as well, so looks like you only could go one way on Columbia Road. Not too sure what this guy is doing. Let him figure it out on his own, because he can't go that way. Where you going? You can't make this stuff up, guys. You really can't make that up. He was trying to go. Yeah, I don't know. Why would you do that? Nah, let's leave that alone. Follow the rules of the road. That's all I gotta say. Follow the rules of the road. What's up? Walking. I know, going up to that line right there. You go up to the line, right? You can go up to the line, right? I'm a pedestrian. You No, it don't make sense.
We're here for a reason, right?
I understand you're there for a reason.
If you're going through, you got to talk to us first.
Okay, I'm going to the line.
What are you doing at the line? You're not going to pass it?
No, not going to pass it. Walking up to the crime line.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Are you new?
No.
You know, how long you been on the force?
Going to 6 years.
6 years? Which department you work out of?
C11.
I'm going to venture up C11 sooner or later. I'll see you on...
I
see you on C11. Okay. I don't know. There's a lot of people over here. It's closed for vehicle traffic. Nothing saying pedestrian traffic. Pedestrian traffic is up to the line right there. Now, if it was pedestrian traffic down there, then it goes to the line down there. I don't know. Maybe he's testing the waters and see what I know. I don't know. Now, I don't try to give them a hard time, but when I hear stuff that really don't make sense, I want them to try to explain themselves to make it more clear. May not see too much from this angle, but let's see what we have. If not, we'll have to go on the other side and see what we can get from the other side. But we'll see. From C11. See, I don't really head over to C11 too often. Maybe I head over to C11 and see how well they conduct themselves. So this whole area is blocked off. Columbia Road and Quincy, you definitely can't get through there. So don't even think about that. So they got meteor up here. So I don't know. No, not coming through. I know the rules. I might know them better than you. One day I give you guys a class. You know, I haven't gave one yet, but I'll give you guys a class. It's good morning. They should know who I am by now, right? I've been at most of these crime scenes for years. If they don't know who I am by now, then they just might just hang it up. I'm not going to tell them who I am either. Might get more view from the other side, but this is what we have. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Awesome. How you
Well,
guys
if I see you, it must be pretty serious. So I'm not too sure what they have here. Somebody said it was a pedestrian hit. Somebody said it was a car accident. It's kind of hard to determine what it is, but it'll be figured out later on. Somebody said also said it was a hit and run, possibly a hit and run. So can't make out what that is on the ground. It looks like a bike on the ground. Let's just get it nice and close as we can. Looks like a bike. Huh. Maybe a pedestrian hit on the bike and the car kept going. That's what it sounds like. So that's what it looks like. I guess this area is going to be concerned because they got to document. Was you on the other side over there? So it appears to be a serious car accident. Without giving all the details, it looks and appears that someone was hit on what could be like a motor scooter. Can't quite make out what that is. Looks like it could be a regular bike or an electric bike. I can't quite make it out from here. But it's something laying down in that roadway there. Is that a bike in the street there? Somebody get hit on the bike? Wow, that's crazy. You can't even, the roads are not even safe anymore.
Yeah, no, I heard it wasn't pretty.
No, I heard the same thing.
That sucks.
Have like, it's not a good morning. Not that way. I always said the city needs to do something about this people speeding on the roads and these aggressive drivers and stuff like that. And it seems like the mayor doesn't care. I mean, they don't care. Like if they cared, they were doing something about it a long time ago.
I mean, they don't care about much, though. Let's be honest.
They care about money and politics. And that's the truth. I gotta call it for what it is, you know. A lot of lip service.
Nice day. Summer's about to start.
Exactly. Unfortunately, this had to happen. They said it's Columbia Road in Glendale. I'm not. Which way is Glendale? Is Glendale going that way or going up that way?
I'm not too sure. This is Quincy.
That's Quincy, yeah.
CC Road.
It might be right there.
Glendale's one of these side streets.
It's possible.
It has to be.
I'll figure it out real soon. All right, as you guys can see, Columbia Road is going to be blocked off for quite some time. That's Columbia Road in Ceylon, right by the bridge, or Hamilton, depending on which way you're looking at it. And up here, we got Columbia Road and Quincy blocked off. You got some channel, I can't see who it is, but some news people on the other side over there as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to come from the Ceylon side and see what I can see from that angle. And I'll catch you guys on the other side over there. Right now it's going to be a lot of traffic backed up on the other side roads. I came off of Ceylon Street and that was just jam-packed with traffic. So let's see what they have on the other side. This little image of me coming down Columbia Road, riding on my city trafficker. You'll be safe out there even on these things because people will hit you. All right, guys, we're gonna take a ride down Ceylon Street and see what we see up there. May see something, may see nothing at all. We'll get back to you guys on the other end. We're at Columbia Road and Ceylon Street right now to see how much traffic they got backed up over here. They're sending traffic from that adjacent street over there. Not too sure the name of that street, but sending traffic through the adjacent street. What's up there? Got a school bus that's trying to, not too sure what that school bus is trying to do. We'll walk up to the line like we always do and see what we see. Oh, it looks like he's trying to back up. Yeah, I always say that a lot of these school bus drivers have difficulties driving too. They need to have more training on driving vehicles. I see some of these school buses on how they drive. It's almost horrible. I'm not too sure what he's trying to do there. So it looks like there's a wheel of what appears to be a moped or a motorbike, electric bike, in the middle of the street there. I got you. I'm only going to the line. So that's what they have so far. I'm not too sure what they're doing. He got kids on that bus too, which is not safe. I don't know. So that traffic on Columbia Road, or Quincy coming to Columbia Road, is kind of being diverted as well. So if you look right where that vehicle is, maybe that's the vehicle in question. So the vehicle is still there then. If that is the vehicle, I think that could be the vehicle that maybe struck that motorbike, is the car that we're looking at right there. It's possible. We can't assume anything. It looks like it is though. So it looks like, you know, based on what I'm looking at, it looks like he was turning from Columbia Road on to, well, then again, that doesn't, well, he could have been. It's not 100% sure. He could have been turning onto Quincy from Columbia Road, making a left onto Quincy. At least that's what it looks like. I could be wrong. And he probably, you know, probably couldn't see the person on the bike or wasn't paying attention to one or the other. So that bike is in two pieces. And there's no bike lane. So this, you're basically sharing the road with the cars. If you look at that little bike symbol and the little arrow, that means that the cars and the bikes share the same path. So cars, definitely cars should be more cautious of bikes. And just to keep in mind, the most important factor is the speed limit is only 25 miles an hour. The speed limit is only 25 miles an hour, so it's not a great speed that you should be doing. I was telling my camera buddy I was going to go down this way, but he has a vehicle, so trying to get a vehicle down here is a lot harder. Yeah, the officer's having a tough time down there directing traffic on Ceylon Street. He just got so much traffic backed up, it's not even funny. And they're allowing traffic to feed off this side street here, which makes it even harder, which they really can't really prevent unless you block it from the other end. So he's doing more than what the traffic light is doing. So this is what we have so far. This is the early morning accident. It took place around 5 o'clock this morning. Today is Wednesday, June the 7th. And right now it's about 6:35 a.m. And if you see the sign right here, right, that just kind of clarify what I just said. Bikes may use full lane. So that means that you have to, you know, kind of pay attention to the bikes. And also it says, you know, speed limit on school days. Today is a school day. Speed limit is 20 miles an hour. So that's even slower than the 525 I was saying. So, you know, I mean, these signs are pretty much all over the city. They mock them. There's some further down there too, but they kind of mock strategically around the area here, and you just gotta pay attention. You know, hitting a person with a motor vehicle is, you know, pretty serious. And those electric bikes, they do move pretty fast. They could probably get up to about 25 miles an hour. So he had to be doing a good speed. Like I said, I'm not too sure of all the details, but this is I'm not sure if this is on C11 or on Bravo, but it's kind of like on their border. The crime scene response. That vehicle that I'm next to is a crime scene response vehicle. This one here.
Ladder 1, Hotel Master Box activation, 26 North Street, Boston. Engine 8, Ladder 1, Hotel Master Box activation, 26 North Street, Boston. Nearest box 1255 North and Blackstone Street, 638.
Somebody told me if you hear choppers in the sky, that means something's going on. So I guess if you hear choppers in the sky, just be aware that something's going on in your neighborhood. If they're like hovering around the way they are, like you guys can see that helicopter up there. He's kind of circling around and around and around with the other ones. They usually do that so they can get a news crew down on the ground. So far, I've only seen, I think Channel 7 and Channel 10 down here. I haven't seen the other ones, unless they're on the other side somewhere. So that appears to be one of those electric bikes. And apparently the car hit it so hard that the bike and the front wheel separated. Oh, he wants to get that thing out of the car for her because she can't get into her car. So her car's that look like a Nissan. That's the second car on the road here. So the officer is going to help her out by getting something out of her vehicle for her. You're gonna walk all the way down C-Lawn and take a left and come back that way. But where are you trying to get to? You trying to get over that way?
No, I'm going straight.
But yeah, go down C-Lawn Street. Take a left on C-Lawn and go that way.
On the main street right
Yeah, yep. Take a left at the bridge. That's the only way to get over there.
So pissed off right now. Don't be late.
Well, tell them there was this going on. Well, they should understand.
He just said everybody down there, the buses are good.
The buses are not going this way at all.
This is crazy.
I know, it is unfortunate. And she said she's gonna be late for work because she got to catch the bus, and the bus is, which I understand. People are late for work. You know, they're trying to come out and go to work and go to school. Looks like we got a cruiser coming this way. That might be another detective coming up here. Oh, he's going the other way. So the officer did a good service for the young lady over there. He got her bag out of the car for her. So this is going to be blocked off for some time because you're going to have accident response team. You're going to have all the detectives. I'm not going to name all who the detectives will be coming up here, but they all be coming up here. You're going to have the reconstruction team. So they're going to be here for quite a while. I was talking to a few people. They said the accident didn't look too good. So, like I said, it happened from 5 o'clock this morning. And it's now about 6:40. A lot of school buses, pretty much everything's been diverted. There's nothing getting through here. Fire trucks, ambulance, everything's been diverted. The MBTA has diverted the buses. I'm not sure which route the buses are taking to get on the other side. I'm assuming they're going down Bolden Street, then turning back on the other side on Bird. But I could be wrong. So that's what we have. We'll hang around for a little bit and see what else shows up. But they're putting out their tripod. I don't know if you can see it. I might not be able to zoom in on that, but let's see. Tripod on the right hand side there. Something you don't expect to see early in the morning. You know, you expect to just go to work and, you know, go to school. You're not expecting to see an early morning what appears to be a serious accident.
Bravo 103.
103.
75 Homestead, unit number 2. I'm assuming this is the site. The sheriff said that there's a midget under her bed.
We have it.
The car trying to... Just to show you how crazy people are, that car tried to go around the police cruiser. Not too sure what he's doing, but maybe he's supposed to go around. We're not sure. We'll figure it out. So you get about 3 helicopters in the sky, you know, gathering the bird's eye view of what's going on. That car appears to be an older style Mercedes. Can't go through that way. Where's your school at? Straight up? Yeah, they won't let you go up that way. You're gonna probably have to walk around. You know how to walk? Well, that's a long walk too. Did your school's at school at the corner right there?
You're all set.
At the corner right there? Or is it further down? Is it all the way up Quincy?
Area 102.
Your school's all the way up Quincy? The one at the corner right there, right? Yeah, you might have to come out the other. Can you come out the other side over there and go that way?
At Connie.
On the other side of the street, does it come out the Columbia Road, or it doesn't because the bridge?
We go.
Yeah, that's a. I see. Ask that police officer when he comes over and see what he says. Because they should be able to help you get over there. It was an accident. Let me see if I can wave him over here. He could come over.
Operation to the Bravo 101.
Speak to the officer right here. Here, I'll help you out. Just let him know you're trying to get to that school.
The knife on a school bus on Columbia Road. Bravo 101. Are you clear for Southampton?
101, we got it.
They said they go to school right there, but they don't know how to get over to that side.
Bus number HS338.
They go to that school right at the corner right there. What's the name of that's the name of the school right there?
I don't know if he actually has a sign.
So he's gonna walk them over there, which is good. It is a long walk for kids to do by themselves.
They haven't seen a knife. Threatening to stab the bus driver and the monitor.
No problem, buddy. Gotta help everybody out. I wouldn't want those kids to do that long walk if they're going to that school that's right at the corner right there. And he's right. His grandmother said it's not safe. I heard what he said. He said his grandmother said it's not safe to go any other way but this way. And you know, you don't want to divert a kid to a longer route and that they're not too familiar with either.
Attention, I need one supervisor for the BCEC today, 7:30 to 4, call 9631. Again, one supervisor needed at BCEC today, 7:30 to 4, number to call 9631, 648.
So this is kind of confusing a lot of people because if you guys are familiar how Columbia Road is, there's a bridge that kind of, you can't go that way, and unfortunately. Where you trying to get to? Where you trying to go? They might let you. Gotta ask them first, though. I don't know if they're gonna let you just cross up there. You know, a lot of people use this roadway to cross over Columbia Road. Now, if you don't use this roadway, that means you got to go all the way down to Ceylon and Hamilton and go that way. Or go down to like, I think Bird Street on the other side. I think it's Bird Street. So this is going to be a pretty, and this is, I'm not sure how they're going to get the Boston Public, or they go out the other side though too. They do have trucks on this side, but they use this primary side as their loading dock for a lot of drop off and pickups. So a lot of activity going on this early morning. And I don't see any, they're always looking for, what do you call it, brake marks or tire screeches. I don't see any of those, so it means they probably didn't use the brakes as good as they should have used them. It's one of the trucks coming out of the loading dock now. And what those trucks do, they bring the lunches to the schools, to all the Boston Public Schools. And City Fresh also delivers food to the elderly as well. A lot of kids trying to go to school, and it's the only way to go is this way. I mean, it's unfortunate you gotta go to school seeing this stuff right here. So we're on Quincy Street. If you don't know, this is Quincy, and that cross street that's in front of us is Columbia Road. This is right now is almost around shift change, so I think the shift change is the next half an hour or 40 minutes, or maybe less than that, 20 minutes I should say. You gotta go on the other side. Cross over that side. Where you going to? They're not gonna let you go all the way through unless you're going to that school over there. Let him know where you're going. Yeah, a lot of young kids probably don't know what crime scene tape is, or some of them do, some of them don't. And they're probably not used to seeing it like that too, though. So it's, for younger kids, it's probably harder for them to understand what it is. Older people should know what it is. That officer there, I think he's one of the accident reconstruction officers. I've seen him before. He does all the accident reconstructive. They try to, estimate the speed and the distance you traveled, the point of impact, a whole lot of stuff. Hey, what's up there? You're not going to be able to go through there. You got to walk around. Yeah. Just got to go around. Unless you're going to that school right there, it's probably, you're not going to be able to get through there. A lot of people are going to be late for work, it's just a given.
Harry 980 Ocean R will be on Southampton.
Good morning.
The shift is just about changing right now. This ties up a lot of resources because you get officers that got to block off intersections, get officers that got to preserve the area, then you get officers that got to document what they see. So it's a lot going on. Yep. And I seen you back there. One of the members of the crime scene investigative team.
1-3.
Can you start EMS for a psych eval, please?
Alright guys, that's pretty much what we have out here. There's going to be detectives that's going to be documenting this for the next hour or so, maybe longer, depending on how much evidence they got to gather. Pretty sure they're going to try to gather camera footage as well. kind of give you different angles of what's going on around here, so you can see, kind of see. The camera's not going to do justice, but you kind of see what I'm seeing at the same time. This is Drayton Ave, that street that's behind me. It's like a little street that comes out to Quincy. Alright guys, that's what we have so far. You know, what appears to be a pretty serious accident involving an electric bike. And these drivers, I must say, do not pay attention to what they're doing. There's a lot of people that they're kind of distracted, whether it's talking on the phone, playing with the radio, doing makeup, whatever they're doing, they're not focusing on the road. I see it time and time again. So it doesn't matter if you're the best driver out there, they're bound to hit you sooner or later, because these people, you know, some of these people shouldn't be on the road. A lot of stress they're dealing with, a lot of anxiety. You know, it's a lot going on. You can't go through that way. You can't go through that way. You gotta pick up what? You can't go. I'm only telling you what he's gonna tell you.
You have to go that way.
Threw a monkey wrench in their plan, man. They wanted to walk straight through. Hey, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Are you the scribe? Are you a scribe?
No.
Are you not the scribe? Okay.
Can I get an I number, please?
101 is 23232.
That truck did something he shouldn't have done. He drove that big box truck down Quincy Street. Now, to reverse that truck, back up or make that left-hand turn is gonna be very, very tight.
Sorry, buddy.
No, do your thing, man. I'm never gonna interrupt what you guys gotta do. He's making the left. Probably gonna make it off the Hamilton, making that left going that way. So, like I said, they're gonna be here for quite some time. I'm not too sure they're gonna, like, the news people probably send a couple of ground crews down here, and you probably see it on channel 7 for sure. Channel 10. I'm not too sure who's on the other side over there. Once again, the traffic on Ceylon Street is pretty backed up. It's almost like pretty much gridlocked down there. So these people are trying to work into the building there, but they're trying to. I don't know how they're gonna get in there, but they figure it out.
Sorry, 910.
910.
Yes, Sarge, could you call 9631 when you have a moment?
Yes, sir.
Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I just want to show you what's going on. If anything else comes up, we'll get back to you, but that's what we have so far. Is what appears to be a serious motor vehicle accident involving an electric bike. I don't know if you can see all the detectives in the background up there. If you look further straight, you see all the detectives that are hanging out in the background up there. Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Just want to show you a little activity going on in the city of Boston. Catch you on the next one.
10 Post Office Square, Boston. Engine 10, Tower Ladder 3, a central station alarm.
Just want to show you some of the traffic.
Square, Boston. Nearest box 1282, Water and Congress.
This is all the traffic at Quincy and Ceylon Street. So you can see how backed up it is. And it's been pretty tough trying to navigate through this area. So if you're trying to come down Quincy at all, try to avoid it. Traffic's backed up the side street too. A lot of people try to probably navigate through the side street and they got bottlenecked in there. A car accident. Pretty serious car accident. You can't even pull the traffic from the get an image of him directing traffic over here at Ceylon and see, like I said, it's how you doing, buddy? Everything's marked with speed limit, slow zone, 20 miles an hour, neighborhood. It's up there. Now go do your thing, man. I'm not gonna interrupt you. So this is all heavy traffic on Quincy Street. Heavy traffic on Quincy Street. All the traffic is coming from Columbia Road, coming down Ceylon, going up Quincy that way. So that's gonna give you a little bit of images of all the traffic that's backed up down here. If those cars were to make the turn wide enough, both traffic could go at the same time, but unfortunately drivers can't drive like that. They're not able to make the, they're not able to drive like that for some reason. A good driver should be able to do it, but a lot of people in Massachusetts are not that great of drivers, so I wouldn't recommend trying that. If you had two officers, maybe you might try it that way, where they One's directing them to turn wide and one's directing them to turn short. But we got a mail truck that's in back of us. He's trying to, he probably pull that traffic next right there. Those cars are making those turns way too sharp where you have traffic coming both ways. They end up hitting on opposing traffic for sure. What's up? What's up? Look at this. What is she doing? You gotta stop. You can't keep going. Yeah, go that way. But don't go. These people are not even paying attention. Like, they're following the light, but they're not paying attention to the officer. That's what the problem is. Like, sometimes if you don't see the officer, that could be a mistake too, but you gotta get a traffic vest on, man. They can't see you. That lady was, they seen that lady was trying to go while the other cars were going. That's a nice wide turn for that bus. They should have went wider than that, to be honest with you. Yeah, he should have went a lot wider. He had enough space to go wider on this side. I mean, rule of thumb, if you know you got a big bus like that, start to turn wide out here instead of making it wide over there. But your back wheels are always going to drag. You know, it's a given.
Sales, we have a Daytona C11 4343. Can you please go out and need a second? Thank you.
Just giving you guys some extra footage, you know, to see what's going on. Got a lot of traffic still coming out of that side street over there.
Attention all officers, we have a Daytona C11, call 4343. That's a Daytona C11, number to call 4343, 711.
Alright guys, you guys get to see what's going on out here. They're beeping the horn, but they don't realize that. Just be patient. Patience. Just relax. It's okay.
Which one? The second one on the left? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it's not easy directing traffic on this narrow street right here. You know, it's very narrow as it is, and you got drivers that can't drive. So it's, I mean, you see the amount of people that are impatient. Not paying attention. That white Lexus, you can't make this stuff up. No, it could be frustrating. I know it definitely could be. They're not paying attention. Definitely could be frustrating. Yeah, these cars, she's impatient. I don't know. Maybe people will go back to driving school. My rule of thumb is I always do a circle when I direct traffic. I start with one side and I go either clockwise or counterclockwise. You know, I go clockwise, but you can go either way. But you make sure each street gets a turn. That way no one feels like they're being left out. And you try to pull the traffic that has the most cars, which appears to be Quincy and Ceylon. Ceylon going to Quincy going that way. So you want to give them a longer turn than the shorter cars. This car behind him is getting impatient too. A couple of cars are getting impatient.
Go.
She can't go nowhere, so just relax.
Which way you going? Straight?
Just pull up a little bit so he can get the other car through. Thanks. Yeah, traffic's backed up on Ceylon bad. It's a tough assignment, directing traffic, and this is the stuff that you don't see. Like, you know, trying to get all this traffic to go through there, and there's no way for them cars to go. These cars want to go places. So what I would do, I'll back this car up a little bit if I could, then have those cars all go through. And it is hectic though. It's like, which way you going? You crossing this way or that way? Straight? All right, if you give him a second, he'll cross you. How far are you walking? All the way down? Y'all can make it all the way through. It's blocked off down there. Unless you take a left and go down the other way, you're not going to be able to go straight. You want to go straight across? He wants to cross over. We get a chance to cross him. He wants to cross. Yeah. Go ahead, buddy. Be safe.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. One thing I learned though, if you got one person directing traffic, if you guys are not directed in the same way, don't try to go against the first guy directing, because you will make both of y'all will mess up. A lot of traffic. It's a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic. I'm not too sure how they're gonna be out there for several hours, so this is gonna be tough, very tough. Just want to give you an idea how much traffic is coming through the city. And I don't know if you guys noticed this or not. If you go down Blue Hill Ave, as you pass by Franklin Park going towards Mattapan, you're gonna see these car counters on the road. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get the kids to school now, because I don't know how they're gonna get that bus over there.
Morning, guys.
They're gonna be a little late for school, that's all. Hey, what can you do? And there's no way to get that bus over here unless you come from the other side. Oh yeah, I used to love it. I didn't mind being late for school. Oh, there's a lot of traffic here, a lot of school buses. A lot of traffic.
What do you want? So if you can take a 6 assist 85, Oakton Ave, can you go to 7, please? Going up.
I know, unless they pull the traffic from Ceylon and Columbia, he can't even push any more cars in there. So they gotta do a strong pull on Ceylon to pull all that traffic.
Sir, to crime scene or fatal accident, whoever's up there, we're gonna need ETA. Got the school buses coming down. They gotta go to that school right there, and a million construction trucks that I'm turning around back here. Okay, go off Columbia Road.
So they're blocking off a lot of construction trucks and school buses from Columbia Road. They don't know what to do with them at this point.
I have it, Harry 910. Do you have any info on that?
910, can you repeat that?
Charlie 98.
Good morning.
MLB.
They are on scene.
And there's nowhere to send the cars anyway because Ceylon's backed up, so you can't send them anywhere. Yeah, it is what it is, you know?
447, you want another car where you are?
Yeah.
I don't know if another car's gonna do anything. It's just a terrible intersection to be turning around.
You gotta wait, man.
Trucks and
Man,
stuff,
this bus driver is trying to do something stupid too. I don't know what he's trying to do. They're supposed to be professional drivers. I don't know how professional they are if they're doing that. He's trying to pull that traffic to get that ambulance coming through there, or whatever that is. That bus can't make the turn with the bigger bus in the way. He can't make the swing. That bus got to pull out of there though to make that swing. That's tight. You gotta get that bus out of there for him to make that swing. There you go. But he can't make that swing because he's gonna hit that pole on the other side. That's why he's doing that. It's a tough swing to make a big bus like that on it. Yeah, it's all jammed up.
Come on, come on!
Yeah, it is pretty hectic, but these big buses are jamming it up. The ambulance is trying to get through. Yeah, it's tough. There's too many buses on the road. That's what the problem is. This is like a cluster mess. Your car's backed up over here. Car's backed up over there.
Go that way. Come on.
You gotta take the left. He's probably doing the same the other bus is trying to do.
No, I got it.
You stop, man. What are you doing? Like, these people are sick. Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up, man. You really can't. And this guy's trying to run the red light. I don't know what he's doing.
Hey, Carrie, it looks like EMS is coming down from your rear.
He's going to the loading dock. It's a tight turn too, but it's a tight turn. It's a very tight turn. And City Fresh, they do have a lot of meals around the city of Boston, so you just gotta. I wish I could get out there and help them do traffic, but it wouldn't be appropriate for me to help them do traffic. You crossing over? Which way you going? You going straight?
Which way you going? You crossing?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. You going straight? You going that way? Okay. You gotta go that way. You gotta go that way. And he's trying to multitask. It's tough. It's tough. The lights are working, but he's trying to pull. The traffic on Ceylon Street got to be pulled all the way, and you can't really pull it unless somebody's on the other end pulling it. They got officers over there. I'm not sure if they're pulling the traffic though.
Yeah, I'll let you down. Go ahead. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Bravo 815 Sonora, good morning.
Morning.
This is going to be like this for several hours, guys. So we'll just kind of bear with the people that are coming down Columbia Road and Ceylon area. Columbia Road and Ceylon, Columbia Road and Bird, Columbia Road and any part of Columbia Road on this side. Just try to avoid it. Alright guys, I'll document some more traffic on a secondary video, but hit you guys in the next one.